Hi, welcome back to the Wallflowers live stream, and today we're doing it slightly different. Instead of doing a whole video like we normally do, we've decided to turn it into a live stream today so people can interact, talk, and possibly ask questions or have comments of their own. Mr. Wallflowers is setting it up on the laptop as we speak, and he's going to be able to read your comments, see your comments more clearly as we go along. So I'll just wait for a few of you to come into the room before we start. Today is a really good haul and the savings are through the roof today. I'm always happy with how much I save on the hauls, but today it as always it blows me away, but it's a shocker today. You all set up? So I'm just waiting for anybody to come into the room first before I actually start with the haul. Is there anyone with us? If there is, please don't be shy. Please say hello.
Vicky's on.
Hi, Vicky. Lovely to see you, hon. Just saying, I'm doing it a different way today. I'm doing it on the live stream. Got so much to show you. And it's bigger and better savings than even I normally get, you know. So I'm really happy. Have you got your chat box on there so you can see what's going on? Okay. I might as well just start and get into the flow of it. If you want to ask any questions, Vicky, or anyone else who joins us along the way, please feel free to. And I'll just do what I normally do. So as I usually do, I name the item. I tell you how much I've actually paid for this item, what it cost me in the supermarket, and what my actual savings are today. As we go through it, when I get towards the end, I'll give you the total I've spent all day, what the dramatic savings are. Believe me, the savings are huge today.
And another thing we forgot to put on.
What?
The butternut squash.
Oh, yeah. How much would that have cost?
$1.50.
It's getting there, isn't it? Okay. We'll add that on in the end and see what difference that makes. So first on the list are these 10 pork sausage packets. So there's 10 pork sausages in each packet, and these were being sold for 50 pence in the food initiative today. So I grabbed 8 packets of them, which means I sold £4 today. My finger looks really yucky. And I don't know why. Sorry if my hands look dirty, guys. So I've spent £4 today. Had I bought these 10 sausage packs times 8, they would have actually cost me £27.92 in the supermarket.
Absolutely. $3.49 each.
Absolutely amazing, which gives me savings just on the sausage alone of £23.92.
Love and Life says hi.
Hi, Love and Life. We're just starting the haul. Please feel free to make any comments or ask any questions as we go along. I've never done it on a live before, and I just thought it'd be really interesting. I got a lot of feedback that everybody really enjoys the hauls, and I thought for a change, everyone might as well take part as well. So I've just covered the sausages. I bought 10 packets of sausages, 50 pence each for 10 sausages in a pack. I've paid £4. They cost £27.92 in the supermarket, giving me grand savings of £23.92 just on sausage alone.
Nicole Crocker says she's just got back from grocery shopping. Was pleasantly surprised to see major discounts on meat again. So she bought extra meat.
Fabulous, so well done. Yeah, stock up and get that 12-month supply.
Here comes June.
Hi, June. Lovely to see you, honey.
And Cadders.
Hi, Cadders. Next on the list is a kilo bag of cheddar cheese. So this is grated white cheddar cheese. Now, I've paid £2.10 for this today. As I say, it's 1 kilo. Had I bought that in the supermarket, that would have actually cost me £6.90, giving me a £4.80 saving. Amazing. Cheese never lasts 2 minutes in this house, so that'll be gone before we can blink an eye. Next on the list is Co-op Stone baked pizzas. Now, there were 3 but we've had one of these for our evening meal tonight. So I got 3 of these stone baked pizzas for £2.40. In one food initiative, I got one of the pizzas just for 40p. In a separate initiative, I paid £1 each. I paid £2.40 for 3. They would have actually cost me £7.47 for the 3 of them in a supermarket, which gives me £5.07 saving. Amazing. And it was delicious, wasn't it?
Yep.
Pepperoni pizza. Next on the list
June
is...
says sausages are good for the barbecue weather.
Definitely.
And always good to stock up when you can.
Do you know, June, I get up in the morning, all I can smell is sausages because Oscar's already got a full pack in the oven. They think it's sausage for breakfast. They think that's got to be done every day. Next on the list is Marks and Spencer's puff pastry. I've actually paid £1 for this today. In the supermarket, would have actually cost me £3, so it's a £2 saving.
It is frozen.
Yeah.
It says 25th of October.
Next on the list is bicarbonated soda. Now, I got 2 of these a couple of weeks ago, and it's still available in the shop, and it's 50p for an 850 gram bag, and I know it's going to be gone soon and it won't come back. So I bought 2 further bags and they're going in the pantry. I'll keep them as long as I need to. So I paid £1 for 2 times 850 grams of bicarbonate of soda. They're in fantastic seal bags. Had I bought them in the supermarket, it would have cost me £11.04, giving me a £10.04 saving. Amazing.
Saying puff pastry is over $6 in the US.
Wow. Shows you the difference, doesn't it? These look delicious. So these are sweet corn fritters.
Stu's in the house as well.
Hi, Stu.
Hi, Stu.
Sweet corn fritters. Now, these were on sale today for 25p per pack, meaning I can pick 4 up for £1, and that's just exactly what I did. Now, these would be nice just dipped in chili sauce, sweet chili sauce, or we'd probably have them as a side with a salad, baked potato, etc. Now, I've paid £1 for 4 packs of those today. Had I bought those in Asda, where they're actually being sold, they would have cost me £11.92 for the 4 packs, giving me a £10.92 saving. Amazing. I got 2 Gingsters.
4
Gingsters slices. So these are 4, we'd call them pasties regardless, although our bridge had shout at us. So there's 4 different flavoured slices there. So we've got chicken tikka, beans and cheese, creamy garlic with mushroom, and another beans and cheese. And they'll go down great stones in this house. There's something for everyone there. Now, I've paid 40p for those 4 slices, just 10p a piece. Had I bought them in the supermarket, it would have cost me £6, giving me a £5.60 saving. There's 4 amazing meals there. They'll be nice with chips, boiled potatoes, or just on its own. That's fabulous.
Vicky says she's going to teach herself how to do puff pastry.
How to make it. It takes an awful lot of patience and a lot of butter.
And time.
That's the only thing. It's expensive using the amount of butter.
She can do rough puff, but she needs to learn how to do full puff.
Yeah.
June will be right back. She's getting a cuppa. And don't forget, thumbs up all.
Thanks, June. I also got 2 other slices, and these are pepperoni pizza slices. So it's basically the same as them. These are pucker. I've paid 50p a piece for them, for the 2. So costing me £1, would have cost £3.50 in the supermarket, giving me a £2.50 saving. Amazing.
You said there's 3 months for it.
Over.
For them anyway. So.
Yeah.
And for us.
I got a pack of Roosters chicken bites. Now this will be just a snack for Oscar. And I paid 20p for them, chicken tempura. They would have cost me £1.65 in the supermarket, giving me a £1.45 saving. Amazing. I got one of these a few weeks ago, and it's Heinz Sticky Korean barbecue sauce. Oscar loves it. Now I'm paying 50p a bottle for this at the moment, and it's the large kilo bottle. And the woman said, once they're gone, they're gone. And there was literally about 5 on the shelf. So I took 2. So I've got 2 bottles of this Heinz Sticky Korean sauce, and I've paid £1 for them. Now in the shops, it would have cost me £9.90 for the 2 bottles, saving me £8.90. Blown away. And the same thing with this sour cream and chives. I got one of these a while ago. You both love it, don't you? And I'm paying 50p a piece. They were going short on the shelf. She said they probably won't get replaced. So I got 2 of them again today, costing me £1. Had I bought those in the supermarket, it would have cost me £12, giving me an £11 saving. Condiments are vital in this house. No matter what we eat, the guys will add sauce, different flavours to everything. Don't get me wrong, I will, but not as much as they do.
Stu said there's still nothing off the back of the lorry. All above and legit.
A pilau rice. Oh yeah. So I got a Sainsbury's pilau rice for 20p. Would have been 45p in the supermarket, so a 25p saving. I got these 2 tubes of Primula cheese. Now, we haven't had these for a long time. And both Mr. Wallflowers and Oscar said the same thing when I come in. So I've paid £1.20 per tube. It cost me £2.40. Now, they would have only cost £2.70 in the supermarket, but I've still had a 30p saving. 30p is 30p, and I'm happy to have saved it.
Stu's made his own ketchup.
Yeah, he was telling me about that quite a while ago. Yeah, he makes chutneys and ketchups, doesn't he? I bought 2 packs of Waitrose Bakewell tarts, and they look delicious. And I am the Bakewell tart eater in the house. I've paid £2 a pound a packet. They would have actually cost £3 a packet, costing £6. So a £4 saving to me. Amazing. This is something I've never seen in any of them before. And it's almond paste. And this was just 20p a bag. Now I'll open it and show you. Now I will experiment to see what, what I can do with this and how I can bake with it. But it's come in a massive supply of it, and someone's cut it down, so it just basically looks like marzipan, but it's almond paste. Now I don't know if I can dry that out, powder it down to make it almond powder, or other ways, but I will research it. Anyone out there who's ever used almond paste before and you have any good ideas, suggestions, recipes, etc., please let me know. So I got 2 lots of the almond paste today. As I say, they just cost me 20p a bag, and I got 2 little bags of them. Let me get to the right place. So I've paid 40p. They would have actually cost me £6.32 in the supermarket, giving me a £5.92 saving. Amazing. And I will learn from that. I'll use it to the best of my ability.
Stu said he'd buy them Bakewells, but they're too dear. June says she can't be losing her prefect badge.
She back.
Stu said, you're number 1, June.
I got these, sorry. They're called Solmar cocoa pastries, and there's 18 of them in a packet, and I got those for just 42p. Had I bought them in the supermarket, they would have cost me £1.49. So if I get to see any of them, they'll be a nice little snack. Giving me a saving of £1.07.
Vicky said she hasn't, because she's stocked up so much, she hasn't shopped all week.
Very good. Very good. Bridget's just been telling me she spent £100 on hair shopping today.
Wow.
I bought a tub of caramel fondant, basically. I paid 20 pence for this. It's 400 grams. Now, this would have cost me £4.50 in the supermarket, giving me a £4.30 savings. Wonderful. As usual, whenever I can get them, I pick them up. 40 tea bags for Mr. Wallflowers. I've paid just 20 pence. They would have cost 69 pence, giving me a saving of 49 pence. You're only allowed to take one bag of those, so I just take one bag at a time. A jar of Sainsbury's bolognese, which we use on the regular. I'm just about to take a sip of my coffee, guys. A shameless plug. You'll see me cup, but I do need to wet my throat a moment. Sorry. Oh, you could hear it drying up then. Yeah, so the bolognese sauce, I've paid 20 pence for it. Would have cost me 69 pence in a supermarket, giving me a 49 pence saving. These were a really lovely little bonus. So I've got 4 pots here, and they're really nice sized pots. So the first one is coronation chicken. The second is chicken and sweet corn. The third is egg mayonnaise. And the fourth is cheese and onion. They were 4 for £1, so they were all 25 pence each. So had I bought the coronation chicken in Asda, it would have cost me £2.70, giving me £2.45 saving. The chicken and sweet corn would have cost £2.70, giving me a £2.45 saving. The egg mayo would have cost me £2.57, giving me a £2.32 saving. And the cheese and onion would have been back up to the £2.70, giving me a £2.45 pence saving. I got the 4 of them for £1.
You're saying you sound a bit croaky.
I am. My voice is really dry. Okay. I picked this up. We're having difficulty with the sink. I come into the kitchen in the morning and for some reason the sink doesn't smell too pleasant. I've been using the baking powder and vinegar, followed by warm boiled water. And although it lifts for a while, I come down the next morning, there's still an issue with it. And a friend of mine recommended this, so I'm giving it a whirl. So it's cost me just £2 today. And I'm going to try it.
Stu says, how big is your freezer room?
If I'd have bought that in the supermarket, it would have cost me £3.50. We have 3 freezers, Stu. So we have 2 cube freezers, 2 box freezers, and the fridge freezer itself. But we have a big growing lad who likes to eat an awful lot, and we do eat well. We do eat well. We can't complain, can we?
Must be as big as Iceland. The country or the shop?
I got 2 litres of milk. I've paid £1.26 for that today. That would have cost me £1.65 in the supermarket, giving me a 39 pence saving. This was a nice find. I got 2 bags of it. So this is black curd. So it's blackberry curd. Now, I've paid 50 pence a bag for that today at 500 grams. That would have cost £6 for 500 grams of black curd. So I can do a cheesecake with that. I can do many different recipes with it and bake with it, and it'll be delicious. Or I could just can it and use it on toast like lemon curd, like any other jam, etc. So I paid £1, would have cost £12 for the 2 bags, giving me an £11 saving. Amazing. It's not
Vicky
something.
says, put thick bleach in your drain, leave it overnight, don't run the water, and then leave it overnight.
Good suggestion. I regularly buy these for Mr. Wallflowers for his pack lunch for work. So these are Tuck biscuits. They're always bacon at the moment. It's the only flavour they have. I've paid 84p for the 2 packs. Would have cost me £1.30, giving me a 46p saving.
She said it's built up in the pipes, it's normal.
Yeah.
Stu says, you both look very slim. You have to, Stu.
I bought a pack of Cadbury Brunch snack bars. I've paid 42p. There's 4 in the pack. Would have cost me £1.50, giving me a £1.08 saving. I had to work that out then because I couldn't understand my own writing. A pack of Nice biscuits. I paid 20p for the Nice biscuits. Are you reading the comments or are you videoing, Brian, because you're not following me while I'm recording?
Right, Ellie said hi. Sorry, she's late.
I've paid 20p for the Nice biscuits. They would have actually cost 45, giving me a 25p saving.
Stu loves Tuck.
A pack of, they're actually called Fundies sandwich cookies, but I think they look a bit like Oreos, and I think Oscar will really like them. I've paid 42p for those. They would have cost £1.79 in the supermarket, giving me a £1.37 saving. Lovely. Because I made jam and I've been baking, etc., I needed to stock up on the sugar again. Now, these kilos of sugar at the moment where I can find them are just 80p. So I bought 4, costing me £3.20. If I'd have bought them in the supermarket, it would have cost me £4.36, giving me a £1.16 saving. It all adds up. It all adds up, guys. I got 3 bars of dairy milk. So this in one shop, it was a 3-for-1 offer. So you got 3 of those bars just for 42p. Had I bought those in the supermarket, it would have cost me £1.35, giving me a 93p saving. And again, the same with the gold bars next to it. They were 3-for-1. So I paid 42p for the 3 bars. They would have cost me £1.80, giving me a £1.38 saving. Amazing. A tub of fresh oregano. I've paid just 20p for the oregano. Would have cost me 70p in the supermarket, giving me a 50p saving. Lovely. And I think we're mostly done on the island. And if we can come here behind me, we'll start the rest of the kitchen, what we've got. So I got 2 tiger loaves today, absolutely free. Had I bought those in the supermarket, they would have cost me £3.30. So that's full savings. I got 2 Warburton's toasties. Now I've actually paid 20p per loaf, 40p. They would have cost me £2.80 in the supermarket, giving me a £2.40 saving. Absolutely amazing. I got a nice baguette, and these had just been pulled out the freezer just before they were put on the freebie table. So it's so fresh, it's fabulous, and we'll use that for breakfast tomorrow. So the baguette was absolutely free. Would have cost me £1.35, so full savings there. I got 6 Scotch barm cakes, white rolls, again perfectly fresh. 16th of July date on them. I got those absolutely free. They would have cost £1.62, so full savings there. I got Oscar some naans. Are these not them?
Next to
them.
Yep.
So I got Oscar the first pack of naans, Sharwood plain mini naans. I got those absolutely free. They would have cost £1.65. And I got the pita breads absolutely free. And they would have cost me 65 pence. I also got 4 sour cream. And we're beginning to get a taste for this now, aren't we? And I got the 4 of those absolutely free. Had I bought those in the supermarket, they would have cost me £3.40. I've got so many freebies here today that in itself is a celebration. I got 5 small fresh pizzas. I've bagged them all off so I can put them straight in the freezer when we're done and leave a couple out for Oscar. So I've got 5 of those mini pizzas. Absolutely free. They would have cost me £4.50, full savings. I got 3 chocolate pastries. So it's a pinwheel and 2 long pastries with chocolate chips in. I got them absolutely free. They would have cost me £1.80. I got 6 cheese twists, but along with one of the pizzas that we've taken a cheese twist as well. So there's only 3 cheese twists left. Had I bought those cheese twists in the supermarket, they would have cost me £6 because they're £1 each. I got those absolutely free, and we love them, don't we? We really enjoy the flavour.
Lovely in the oven.
I got 5 cheese ciabattas, and these are quite crunchy and quite firm. We do enjoy these, but when you make a recipe like the Americans make, like sloppy joes, etc., these are perfect for doing meatball subs in and putting them back in the oven with the moisture and with everything else that you place on them, and it softens the bread up slightly. And with it all already having the cheese crust on, these are perfect for sloppy joe buns in the oven, and that's what we'll be making with them sometime during the week, and we'll enjoy that. Now, as I say, I got those absolutely free. They would have cost me £3.50. Also got 4 herb ciabattas. Now, this is what we'll use for having sausages on, etc. These are our go-to for a breakfast cereal, and we'll enjoy those.
Along with the rolls and the bread.
Everything else, yeah. They would have cost me £2.80, but of course I got them for free. These look really delicious. Now, they're not quite a croissant. I'd say like the pan au chocolat, but they're a white bun, chocolate over and chocolate inside. There's 4 there, and they will be absolutely delicious. I got those absolutely free, and they would have cost £3.60.
You said you got a cheese twist today from Lidl. It was a pan.
Yeah, absolute brilliant. Yeah. The free table had lots of chicken soup on, and when I looked for the date is 2027, September 2027, if you can see it there. And I thought, yeah, they'll last quite a while. They've got over a year to go, and they can be used in many a recipe with added chicken, pasta bakes, and anything at all. They can be added to all kinds. So I got 4 free tins of chicken soup. Even I believe that the Heinz, but I didn't want to put the Heinz price in case. So at the cheapest rate, I've said they would have cost £1.60. I got 5 iced donut fancies. So they're here, they're a bit mushy, but they're there, and we'll still eat them. They would have cost me £3.50, but of course I got them for free. And 1 last ciabatta roll on its own would have cost 50 pence, and I got it for free. Next, in the drinks section, moving swiftly along, we have 12 bottles of Orangina. Now, with this cool weather, this hot weather, the cold drinks are more and more important at this time. So they can be chilled in the fridge. We can be adding ice to them, etc. So I got 12 bottles of that for just £4 today. Had I bought them in the supermarket, it would have cost me £13, giving me a £9 saving. I got 5 bottles of this freshly squeezed lime juice. And the date on the box is the 28th of the 7th, 26. So it's this month. We haven't reached that date yet. And I got those absolutely free today. And we'll definitely enjoy it. And then we'll dilute it with the white lemonade. And that's why I bought some today. But the 5 litres of this freshly squeezed lime juice would have cost me £16.30, and I got it absolutely free. I got, I think it's 12 bottles. Yeah, 12 bottles of this Voss water that come in a nice water bottle container. And the water, I've tasted it, that's why there's some missing from the top. The water tastes really nice. It does taste like decent water. And you're quite happy to start taking one of those as a works drinks bottle, aren't you?
Yeah.
And we'll all have one each and see how far we go. The bottles are plastic. I've paid £5 for 12 bottles of this, but maybe it's aesthetic, maybe a bit of vanity, but I thought everyone would enjoy this style of bottle, and that's why I bought it today. So had I bought it in the supermarket, I've paid £5 for it. Had I bought it in the supermarket, it would have cost £19.99, giving me a £14.99 saving. Absolutely wonderful. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bottles, small bottles of Cravendale milk. I got them absolutely free. That would have cost me £8.50. I bought a 2 litre of Schweppes lemonade to go with the lime juice. I've paid £1. It would have cost me £1.60 in the supermarket, giving me a 60p saving. And Oscar likes his dilute juice as well. So I've paid 80p for that dilute juice today. It would have cost me £2, giving me a £1.20 saving. And this looked really interesting. So this is called London Essence, and it's an orange and fig flavoured drink. It's not fizzy. It's enjoyable. I got 6 bottles, and I tried one in the shop to see if it was worth me buying them. I've paid 84p for those 6 bottles. Had I bought them in the supermarket, it would have cost me £5.34. Giving me a £4.50 saving. Absolutely amazing. 2 bags of Co-op salad. They look a bit sweaty now. I don't know if they'll last, but I got them absolutely free. They would have cost £2.20 in the supermarket, giving me full savings. A choy sum, which is basically part of the pak choy bok choy family, and we'll enjoy that with a salad this week. I got that absolutely free. It would have cost me £2.20. I got 3 broccoli, absolutely free. Would have cost me £2.07. I got a little packet of M&S carrots, absolutely free. Would have cost me £1.50. I got a nice leek. I paid 20p for that. Would have cost me 40p, so a 20p saving. A lettuce needs the outside picking off, but other than that, a nice romaine lettuce and looks really tasty. I've paid 20p for that. Would have cost 77p, so a 57p saving. And last but not least, a small greyhound cabbage. I paid 20p for that. It would have cost me 75, giving me a 50p saving. The one thing we didn't add on was the butternut squash. Oh, two things we didn't add on. The butternut squash, it says 50 pence in it, but I've literally only paid 20 pence for it. You believe it would have cost?
150.
But 150, so that would have been, you remember, £1.30. I also got this in a free gift in one of the shops. So basically it's a latex cooking tray. So you can do like little donuts or little cakey things in the oven in there. I got this absolutely free. And what did you say it would have cost? £6.99?
£6.99.
So that's what? £8.50. So we're talking another £8.50 savings on top of what I'm about to tell you. So bear that in mind.
June said they're not just carrots, they're M&S carrots.
Exactly.
And the lettuce.
So everything you've seen here across the island, all the way behind me here, all the way around the kitchen, everything you see, the quantities, I've actually spent today £45.34. If I'd have shopped and bought all of this in the supermarket, it would have cost me £283.91, giving me a saving of £238.57. But as we just said, if I added £8.50 on top of that, it takes my saving to £246. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I wouldn't have had £246 to spend in the first place, never mind. But yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, would you have picked this water up? It might be aesthetic, but I really like the look of it, and I really do like having the extra water in. I'm just so happy with everything. Nothing is extravagant, what I've got. Nothing is out the ordinary that you wouldn't buy in your normally weekly shop. I don't think so. And to think I've only paid £45 in comparison, I just think it's absolutely amazing. How are you guys doing? What's coming up on the comments? What can you say?
They're all talking to each other.
They're not talking to us.
No. Sue's going on about this cat rooster.
Oh, how is the cat?
How's your cat?
How's your cat doing, Stu?
So I can go part-time now.
Lovely, lovely.
Not me.
Oh, you can go part-time. If only you put money in your pocket then.
And as you might be able to see behind, the van's back.
Oh yeah, the van's back in the drive, yeah. £1,000 later.
Yeah. You can reuse those glass bottles.
They're actually not glass, they're plastic.
I think she's only about the other ones, the fig, orange and fig.
Oh yeah, but they've only got metal caps. But they are pretty glass bottles, yeah. I mean, those caps do have a sealable cap inside them. So they probably would vacuum seal, so long as you don't dent them too much, I suppose, you know, in taking them off. I might try a canning jar opener and see if it opens without bending the cap, and see how we go with that. But yeah, I've used glass jars before for storing syrup and things in, and they do reseal, so long as they've got that rubber edge bit inside the cap. Yeah.
June said, great haul as ever.
Thanks, June. Have you been this week, love?
Vicky's going to be looking at more sausage recipes. Stu said the cat's okay. She's old. I've put it on soup now.
Oh.
June says it's fab. She's got wheels again now. Oh, fab to have wheels again.
Yeah. I'm going to say, because June's got a fancy car, hasn't she?
Oh, fancy car. Stu said the cat's still on antibiotics.
Oh.
June said, "Oh, I thought those Voss ones were glass."
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. They look it. And I think Carol thought they were glass as well. It was only when I've opened it to try it,
What's the top like?
I realised. So when you take the top off, it's just a wide opening. But they're a nice bottle, you know. And the water's nice water. It's just nice water. I'm happy with it. Yeah, it's cost £5, but how many times can we reuse all those bottles of water? As I say, we'll all take one initially. And then what have we got left? 8?
It's 12, isn't it? 3.
9.
9.
9. So we've got 9 bottles left. So we can use them to store whatever we want into. And if it wasn't too late, you could have made your champagne in them or, you know, whatever, you know what I mean? So, yeah, all coming useful. I'm hoping we've got enough room in the freezer to freeze this milk. If not, we'll have to just rush through it. We've got lots to freeze. We'll be stood here for another hour now, packaging everything and trying to work out where we're going to store it. So we'll play Jenga with the freezer. This house that's standing up, that pushback, and you've just got to stock it tightly and properly. But you know, if we can get it in, we will.
Stu said, "Can you give a shout out to Rooster?"
Hi, Rooster.
Rooster.
Oh, we do it to Pebbles and Barney all the time, don't we? So why not? Why not to Rooster? Get better soon, Rooster. Right, so has anyone got any questions or anything? We're going to be live tomorrow with you. What time are we live tomorrow?
Probably 9.
Probably 9 o'clock tomorrow. And then we'll take it from there. Is everyone free tomorrow night?
Vicky says that Voss water is $23 for a 12-pack.
Is it? Wow. It just shows you, you know. It's a good quality water. I mean, it tastes nice. I'm really happy with it. I'm going to take that in the lounge now and I'll be sipping that for the rest of the night. I'm quite happy with it. I will have another coffee in between though. You know I will. I'm not going to go without my coffee. Speaking of coffee, got it in my new cup, don't you know? There's probably coffee drips all down the front.
Stu said he needs a Mary Ann as well.
What, just to go shopping for you?
And to look after the cat.
I'm not just a maid, you know.
Katarina says he's working the weekend, got to make hay while the sun shines.
Lovely, lovely. Don't let that hay go on fire. We've been having fires here and it seems to be the farmers' hay and straw fields that are taking the hit right now in this dry weather. So I know you were just using it as a saying, but if you do have any hay or straw on your homestead, please be careful. Please be careful. Sorry?
She picked up then.
Oh.
Here comes Charlie.
Hiya, Charlie, love. Do me a favour on the inbox, Charlie. Please send me your address. We're struggling to find it at the moment. So just while everyone's on, Charlie's our only level 3 member on the memberships. We always said whenever there's a level 3, you get a free t-shirt. And he's obviously got the free t-shirt when it was this style last time. And now we've come up with the updated brand logo with the WF, etc. We're sending Charlie the new t-shirt style in the black. I think that's tending to be the men's, the black one, isn't it? And the white one's tending to be the women's. And Charlie will get the free one with being a level 3 member. So we're honouring that perk that we always said we would from the beginning. So send us that address, Charlie, and we'll send you the new upgraded t-shirt for you to wear.
He wants extra large.
Extra large, yeah. Because, you know, the one's well worn by now, isn't it? I mean, it was over 12 months ago when we came to see it and we could see the lettering was worn off then. Yeah, so you'll get your new one and you'll be able to wear that with pride.
She says there's wildfires in the Cairngorms as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Did have you heard?
I heard of them in Yorkshire yesterday.
Yorkshire, Lancashire, Manchester's full of smoke.
It's
a blanket of smoke across it.
It's crazy.
Vicky says she wish we had food initiatives here. Everyone does.
Do you know, I would keep searching, even when you think, it's dried up and you can't. Just look for different search words, like I say, food discount stores or whatever words you might use in your area, pantries, etc. I don't know. I know the food trucks are for different purposes and it's not food bank. But if you can think of any words that will be used in your locality, and just keep searching and searching, because they are everywhere. People keep coming to me in the UK and saying there's none in my area. And when I go on the interactive map, I know they're there. I've come across them so many times. They are there. I say Charlie uses them, June uses them. There's several people now here in the UK. Vicky's contacted relatives in the UK and got them using them because they didn't know, and she's not even in the country, and she was able to pinpoint them and tell them where they are because of obviously being part of this community.
And they're only half an hour away from us.
Yeah. But keep looking, Vicky, and just keep changing the words and the searches. I mean, when we stayed with Catherine, I say we're coming back in September. When we stayed with Catherine, we actually discovered one that she wasn't aware of in Florida. And it wasn't through research or anything like that. We literally just tripped over it because I kept saying to Catherine, I want to go to thrift shops. I want to do...
That was in the church.
Different things. But yeah, but one of the food initiatives I go to here is in a church, isn't it? So you don't know where you're going to find them. They can be in any form of building or community, Yeah. Aye. Right. I'm going to have to love you and leave you and sort out where I'm going to put this little lock. I hope you enjoyed that. And the way we did it a little different, and give you an opportunity to pause me or ask questions, etc. Any more questions before we go? Are you going to let me put this shopping away? We all caught up?
I think so.
Thanks for coming, guys. Please remember you're loved, and the world is a better place with you in it. Bye, love.
See you all later. We can turn it off. Have to take it out of the thing. What's going on? Uh-huh.